Boom, we're back. What is going on, everybody? Back here in beautiful Sedona, Arizona, bringing you another walk and talk. Hope everybody's been doing well. I am absolutely high on the vibes from People's Reset, Morelia, 2026. Absolutely amazing event. Just got to give it up to Derek, Bros, Miriam Gomez, everybody else who was involved with organizing it. It was such a good time and amazing people. Just, words don't even really describe it. But for those of you who made it out to the event, you know what I'm talking about. Big up to all of you. Big up to everybody who was watching from home. I know there was a lot of people who tuned into the live stream. I think every time I looked, there was like somewhere between 300 and 500 people watching the live stream. So apologize if I'm a little out of breath here. We are out hiking right now in beautiful Sedona. Let's see if Fuzzy Bear, oh, there it is. Yeah, boy. You can watch my dog take a dump. Just kidding. All right. But, yeah. So, just a lot of amazing people at the event. And grateful to have been a part of it. For those of you who tuned into the live stream, you might have seen that I gave a talk this year. This was my first year at People's Reset giving a talk, or actually my first talk at any event, and I thought it went really well. The title of my talk was Passive Income, How to Reclaim Your Time and Live a Life of Purpose and Service. So this was my first time kind of sharing a little bit about how I earned my living, and that is using Airbnb and Vrbo and vacation rentals and property management. I started doing this back in 2019, and as a way to find some kind of side hustle that I didn't have to spend all my time doing. And those of you who've watched previous walk-in talks have heard me talk a little bit about this. But I started this in 2019. My Airbnb account now has like over 18 or 1900 reviews. And yeah, just basically offering a full service vacation rentals and property management business to my clients and making it completely hands-off for them so that they can enjoy the passive income of their property. And I handle everything from listing the place, putting it on short-term rental platforms, taking professional photos, having professional cleaning and maintenance so the place is always absolutely spotless. And at the end of the month, I just cut them a check, or they cut me a check, and it's completely hands-off for them. And this has given me the financial freedom to be able to pursue my dreams, of which I'm super grateful, to be able to just do what I love, making music, sharing that with you all, going to these events like People's Reset and Confluence. Shout out to Confluence. I am officially going to be performing there in April, and so I'm really looking forward to that. Some of you might be familiar with Alex Zek's podcast, The Way Forward, which is really awesome podcast. Highly recommended if you haven't checked it out. And he's the one putting together this event. So yeah, anyways, got to drop in with him at the event as well. Really cool, really down to earth dude, and we're just on the same frequency about so many things. Of course, DubFX was there. Big up DubFX, Benji. Natalie Rise was also there, and a whole handful of other amazing artists. And so yeah, just expressing my gratitude to everybody who was involved, and look forward to coming back to this event for many years to come. This was my third year, and it just keeps getting better every year. So thanks again, Derek and Miriam. And once again, if you're interested in Confluence, coming up in the middle of Texas, it's going to be an insane time. Can't wait. Last year was my first time there, and it was one of my favorite events as well. Everybody's so like-minded on the level. It's on an organic regenerative farm where all the food that's being made on property comes from the farm, and just incredible. So if you want some amazing music and talks, workshops, hanging out with beautiful like-minded people, I highly recommend, if you haven't come to any of these events, just come out. It's so worth it. Might be a little bit of an investment financially to get there, but again, it's so worth all the community and all the people you get to talk to. Everybody's so like-minded, and the connections are worth more than any amount of money, so highly recommend it. And for those of you who didn't catch my talk about passive income, I want to let you know that if you're interested in learning how to make your own passive income business in 12 weeks, I'm going to be giving a little masterclass. And I apologize, I'm really out of breath. But I'm really looking forward to this. It's something a lot of people have requested from me over the last few years is, wow, that's really cool that you make passive income with Airbnb and property management. I'd love to learn that. How do I get started? So by popular demand, I'm going to be giving a course, 12 weeks. We're going to meet every week on a Zoom call, and I will walk you through, literally hold your hand through the process from A to Z of starting your own vacation rentals and property management business. And I think it's going to be really fun and really inspiring, because for me, I'll get to watch other people make their dreams come true and get out of the rat race and the matrix of slaving away your time for money. And ultimately, it's going to be about not only that, but then once you have that passive income coming in, how can you focus on building more fulfillment in your life? And apologize about the wind noise. I should have put my little mic on the camera, but hopefully you can still hear me okay. And so yeah, if anybody's interested in this mastermind, it's going to be starting mid-February here in just a couple of weeks. And feel free to send me an email, grant@presencemusic.com. Go to my website if you want. There's a link down in the description, and send me a thing through my contact form, and just put in the subject line Mastermind, and I'll send you all the info on it. I already have several people who are interested, so I'm going to be sending out all the details here in the next week. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. I think it's going to be something that will hopefully help out a lot of people to figuring out how, even just $1,000 a month. Like I was saying to a friend the other day, right? Like even if you just were able to make another $1,000 a month, which is easy from one listing, get your first listing, have an extra $1,000 a month coming in, and boom, that can be life-changing. That could give you a lot more freedom financially to do things you've been wanting to do, invest in things. And then from there you can scale it up to over $10,000 a month, like I've been able to. So looking forward to sharing this business model with people. And yeah, just wanting to go back here now to People's Reset. If you want to check out some of the photos, I brought a camera with me and had a lot of fun shooting photos. And my friend Manish, who is an aspiring photographer as well, I gave him the camera bunch, and he had the chance to shoot some photos while we were playing our gigs. And yeah, I think we got a lot of really amazing photos. So I put together a gallery that you can check out on my website, presencemusic.com/photo/TPR2026, or just go to my website, go to the little photo tab, and you'll see a drop down where you can check it out. And I'm going to plan on starting to do more of these kind of photo galleries at events moving forward, because I think it's really fun to just go and shoot. Video is a lot of work, and shooting photos, photography has always been something I've really been passionate about, and I think this will be a cool way to give people a little behind the scenes of what happens at some of these amazing events. So anyways, go check it out if you want to check out the photos. I'll probably flash some here on the screen for some B-roll. But yeah, amazing event, workshops, speakers. Had the chance to go out to dinner with a lot of amazing humans, and yeah, it was just a good time. One of the highlights for me was checking out the cathedral downtown. For those of you who are into the Tartaria stuff, or you know, this concept that maybe there's an old world, a time where advanced civilization flourished here, and maybe the not so distant past. It's been something that I've been kind of going down the rabbit hole of over the last few years and found really interesting. So anytime I'm in a city where there's an opportunity to check out some ancient architecture, I always love to jump at that opportunity. And in central Morelia, there's this really beautiful cathedral, and I'll just put some photos up of it now so you can check it out. But I got to go there with Alec and Carrie Wedler, who's also a big inspiration, and my partner Jen and a few other people, and we just had such a good time getting to check out this ancient cathedral. The organ was absolutely nuts, and definitely to me feels like this was built by an advanced people who had lots of extra time and resources on their hands to be able to focus on doing something in service to Creator, in service to God, right? And honestly, that's really the whole point of why I'm doing this Airbnb Mastermind, is because I want to help other people learn to build financial freedom for themselves so that they can also take the stress off and focus on doing their best work, you know, in service to the Most High, in service to Creator. And I've been grateful to be able to do that, not have to worry about whether my music's going to pay the bills, because quite frankly, it's not going to pay the bills right now. It's not right now, at least. And I think a lot of that is because I'm shadow banned everywhere. I don't really get the engagement on the social media platforms that if I was just making, feel good, everything's sunshine and roses, rainbows music. I'm telling some hard truths in my music. And to me, that feels like the right thing to do, in alignment with natural law, which I've spoken a lot about in these walk and talks. And so having that side income source takes the stress off so I can focus on doing the work that feels the most authentic to me, and having that extra spaciousness to focus on doing my very best work that I can here in this lifetime. So yeah, if that all sounds good to you, definitely go and drop me an email with the subject line Mastermind. And I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be really fun. I'm going to literally take people from 0 to 100 in 12 weeks. You're going to have your own short-term rentals and property management business, and you don't even have to own the properties. You can find other people who own the properties. No upfront cost as far as the Airbnbs are concerned. Just learning a valuable skill, pitching an offer to the market, and then delivering on that offer with integrity. Those are the only 3 things you're going to need. And I'm going to teach all that in the course, as well as how I streamline and automate every aspect of the business so that it allows me to have time freedom and not be micromanaging the Airbnbs, but just overseeing it and letting that past work of mine and those systems that I've built generate income for me on autopilot while I sleep. And then that serves in the fulfillment of making the world a better place through my passions, my music, and feeling more fulfillment within myself, because I know that I am working in service to Creator rather than working in service to money and ego, and status, which is what the system trains us to do, right? So yeah, once again, thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'm going to keep this one fairly short today, but for those of you who haven't checked out DubFX's new album, Open Secret Society, yet, highly recommend giving it a listen. If you go to my homepage, my website, and then just click the button, it'll take you right there, or go to presencemusic.com/music, and you'll see the whole album experience there. And I am super blessed to be featured on a few tracks from the album. And I was bummed out because a few of the people who are subscribers to this channel missed out on the opportunity to come out to Amsterdam and Italy and a few other places. So I'm doing my best moving forward to really let people know multiple times, like, hey, look, this is where I'm going to be playing. If you can make it out in person, I'd always love to meet you. And that was one of the most inspiring things about the tour that we just did, was just being able to meet people in person, and lots of people who are all connected through this beautiful thing we call music and dance. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to share in this video, but this little trail that I'm doing right now, it's a beautiful trail, and this is kind of like my minimum morning walk with the dogs. Hey, Fuzzy Bear. Hey, Fuzzy Bear, how you feeling? How you feeling? So, such a blessing. This is literally right behind my house here in Sedona. This is like my backyard, and it's such a blessing to be able to just come out here in the morning, connect with nature, clear my head, and yeah. I thought this was going to be a lot worse, actually. Today, if you can't notice, I'm on the big rig. This is a full-frame mirrorless camera with a full-size prime lens at f1.8, and then I got that on a gimbal as well. So, but yeah, I don't actually mind this too much. This gimbal is tracking my face too, so I don't have to worry about if I move like this. It's gonna keep me in frame, which is really nice. So I can just kind of hold the gimbal and walk, and I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, anyways, I'll stop rambling about nerdy stuff here. Thanks so much for tuning in to the video, and I just want to say I appreciate you all so much for your support of my music. I'm going to be bringing a lot more live streams throughout this year. I'm really looking forward to that. My live streaming setup is getting better and better. I've been working on it a lot. So excited to bring you more live show type experiences from the comfort of your living room. And hey, maybe if I get organized enough and actually let you know when I'll be doing them rather than just randomly coming on at a moment's notice, maybe I'll make like a weekly thing where I come on at a specific time. And then those of you out there who are into the music and want to share it with your friends and family, organize a watch party at your house, you know, have a bunch of people over, throw the live stream up on the big TV and some speakers if you can, and then we can all have like a live in-person concert experience on a regular basis from the comfort of your living room. I think that would be really fun. So let me know down in the comments below, what's the best time I should do? Should I do Sundays, Saturdays, Mondays, moon days? Maybe pick a time and then we can all tune in together. That would be really fun. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this walk and talk. I'm about to go meet up with a friend. When I was on the way back from People's Reset, I just ran into this guy at the airport named Dakota. He's 24. Reminds me a lot of myself, like when I was that age. And it was funny because we were both wearing Raw Optics. We were both wearing our Aries Tech at the airport. We had the same backpack, same jacket. We were all like, both wearing Earth Runners. There was like all these weird coincidences. We were all like fitted out exactly the same with all of our like nerdy stuff, outdoor stuff. And he's in Phoenix, so I was like, hey, if you want to ever come up to Sedona, let me know. I'll take you on a really good hike. He's an ultra runner, so he's going to be able to slay a good hike with me this afternoon. So I'm going to go do that. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Once again, take care. Until next time, peace, purpose, prosperity, presence. Boom.